Good day, YAG team. First, thank you all so much for your hard work and loyalty. We appreciate you. We see your hard work, we value you, and we need you. We also believe it is important to keep all of you informed about how the company is doing, our direction and vision as we move forward. Here's an update on the first quarter of 2023. A quarter is a 13-week dash to accomplish things in a quarter. When you see this video, we will be 5 weeks into quarter number 2 for 2023. Time marches very fast. We'll also provide insights on the current state of YAG and give you our thoughts on the economy, including updates on the economic landscape in Utah and Idaho and the nation. Additionally, we will share updates on our projects, priorities, and path for the rest of the year. Autos, power sports, fleet, parts wholesale, extreme accessories, Young Caring for a Young, COE, and more. Please enjoy the update, and please let us know what you think and any questions you have for the YAG team.
The first quarter for YAG was just as we predicted and planned for. Our theme this year is navigating uncharted waters. We are selling in uncharted and sometimes unpredictable waters right now. But we went into 2023 with this in mind. It's an exciting time to be in business. Coming out of a pandemic and readjusting to the business environment has been wavy and concerning at times. Higher interest rates have caused some choppiness in the waters, but the first quarter, even though down from last year, we've seen some good successes and some new all-time records in some of our operations. I think the weather and the prolonged winter has had an effect on all business, but that will change. We do show a respectable profit, and at the same time, the momentum for good business has been rising in both February and March. Plus, April looks very bright going into spring and with the nicer temperatures. We see strong sales and profits over the next 3 to 6 months and beyond. In autos, our inventories are starting to come back, which will help out our volume. Power Sports is gearing up for the huge spring and summer market, and the excitement of our Power Sports XL campus in Centerville will press some momentum going into the summer months for all of our Power Sports stores. It's really exciting. Our fleet business continues to set records and has had some big volume and profit months, and it looks like they will set more records and be very strong for the balance of the year with all the sold orders and what they have set up to capitalize on with all the grounded fleet you're seeing and commercial inventory that most dealers don't have. Our wholesale and retail parts business is still setting records month in and month out. Big things are coming in the parts wholesale business as we get closer to opening our new warehouse operation and YAG headquarters. Extreme Accessories is also setting records in sales and profits, which Dave and his team assure us will continue. This has become a strong companion company for YAG. So the YAG group, business-wise, opportunity-wise, and profit-wise, is negotiating the uncharted waters well, and we see things getting stronger, and the selling in the next few months will be calmer as we will be traveling fast for a strong year. We had a good soft opening of our new Mazda store in Idaho Falls, and they're up and rolling strong. I know our team will make a huge impact in that market and will set a new standard as we grow. Plus, we look forward to building a new Mazda store and future dealership sites on our campus in Idaho Falls. Young Caring for our Young continues to do marvelous things for our communities and kids, and many of you are involved. I can't say thank you enough for the amazing support of our foundation and helping all of those in need around us. This will only make us better. COE is organized and doing all kinds of both seasoned and new initiatives that will strengthen the YAG's competitive advantage. Please get involved to not only better yourself in your current role, but to set yourself up for your future career in the company. There's some fun and exciting things coming just around the corner. Please be ready and be ready for your opportunities. Kelly?
Okay, thanks. First, let me say we have a lot going on at the YAG. Like Spence said, we are all set up for a dynamic second and third quarter to set records in most all areas of our business. Utah and Idaho have the strongest economies in the country, so we couldn't be in a better spot. And all indications are that they will continue to be strong for the foreseeable future. We have over 26 projects and over $200 million in investment that we are working on right now. I am talking projects of new buildings, enhanced buildings, modifications, remodels, and new businesses and dealerships that will all come in about the next 3 to 36 months. It is sometimes overwhelming, but it is very exciting, and you are all part of it. Let me just highlight a couple. Our HQ and parts warehouse is coming along. If you have not been over to see it, it is a must. We just barely toured it. This facility will catapult us to the next higher level of the YAG. I foresee doubling our parts business, which is a major step, and we see 10 million in sales per month within a year. Not only will we be more organized and efficient in our parts operation, but the logistics will improve efficiencies. We plan on moving parts in the warehouse in July-August timeframe, and if all things align, we should be in the completed HQ by September-October. Here's what we see at the HQ. The largest parts inventory in Utah and surrounding states. A distribution center on new products, both auto, power sports, and even our own new products. Our accounting staff centralized center, our COE and training headquarters will be housed here, and most of the training on this site will be more conducive and efficient. Our Young Caring for Our Young Foundation headquarters will be on the main floor as we continue to focus on caring for our youth and all the communities we are in. We will have a fantastic educational and entertainment meeting space. By the way, if you have not signed up for more COE training, please do. We will be growing and we need all of you trained and ready to handle bigger roles and our bigger footprint and plan. A display and history center that we are calling the YAG Gallery that we can change monthly or quarterly that can tell our story, display, and market all the YAG has to offer. It will be a community gathering spot where we can network with the community, the schools, colleges, vendors, and other business ventures and relationships. I hope you are all catching the vision behind the HQ and the warehouse distribution center. It will be amazing.
Powersports had a flat first quarter, but the momentum is building for the spring and summer months. We now have higher inventory levels set for a big season. I project the next record-setting numbers coming from our Powersports stores. There's a ton of pent-up demand with the long winter. People are wanting to get out, get into the mountains, and enjoy the open air. The Powersports XL complex is set to be done by the end of July, and this is big. Just think of all these brands on one campus. Can-Am, Sea-Doo, Spyder, Polaris, Indian, Royal Enfield, CF Moto, Kawasaki, Yamaha, KTM, and our first state-of-the-art Honda Powerhouse dealership, with more to come. This facility is getting a ton of attention and has already put us on the map. We have so many exciting opportunities, like the first Polaris custom-built retail environment that they will actually showcase in this year's dealer show in July. We also have partnered with Helmet House, which is a huge vendor of ours, to create our own retail space to showcase all of our street and off-road gear. Fox is coming and building us an all-new custom showroom unlike anything they've ever built for anyone in the industry. This facility is making waves and it is exciting. I see that this will become a destination for people all over the state, like a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop, and I believe this will fuel all of our other Powersports stores. We will have the unique storage and service facilities, plus this facility will be a great place to host events and displays right on the freeway with the 60+ foot water tower will be an iconic marker. This will start YAG's dominance in the powersports and motorcycle world. Winslow?
One of the initiatives we have as a culture is vision, and we have a great and talented team to execute that vision of growth. Here's the 7-year plan for the overall YAG operation. We are expecting 53 stores, 37 supporting operations, and 90 operations in total. We've got a big vision for 2030. We as an executive team are looking and planning forward 10 years down the road. This is what we call our 10 Alpha meeting. One of my jobs is to help put together and gather the thoughts and strategies of those things that can impact our business, and then come up with long-term strategy that we can discuss, maneuver, and execute over the time to meet these impactable things and also meet the goals we have set out above. We are scouring for information and leading indicators for what's ahead for the auto and powersports business. It is in our company DNA to look into the future and create a good future for all involved. Another area of my focus is our risk management programs, which help to secure the capital needed for our future growth. We have several businesses that are instrumental in generating the capital needed to facilitate the growth and stability of YAG. Brandon and the accounting team, along with the executive team, have done an outstanding job in building strong relationships with our capital partners, banks, and credit unions. As you may be aware, the auto and powersports industry requires a significant amount of cash flow. Therefore, we will continue to prioritize our focus on cash management and capital needs to ensure our ability to grow and expand in the future. We recognize it takes long-term planning, facility plans, capital needs plans, and developing a team to address this large business of ours. Just know we have many team members in the thinking and planning process to continue our path of growth for years to come. One of the things that has been bounced around is the question, what does it mean to think young? I'll ask our execs, what does it mean to think young for them? Senior?
I think it means being successful in all areas of business and your personal life.
What does it mean to think young for me? That means being part of a successful organization that serves each other, our families, and our community.
Thinking Young to me is an organization full of life, succession and growth, and being ambitious.
Thinking Young to me is growing people, having an entrepreneurial mindset, and having a mentality of getting shit done. Winslow?
To me, thinking young means serving and making all things in our business, in our lives, sales, profits, customer experience, strength, and stability together as a team. All this is part of what it means to be young, or in the YAG family and culture.
There you have it. Some of the flavor, what YAG is doing and the YAG is addressing going forward into quarter 2 and 3. I see interest rates stabilizing and maybe even a reduction by year's end. The water year has been fantastic, and that fuels economic stability for Utah and Idaho. Hill Air Force Base and the northern part of Utah and Idaho are growing jobs and attracting lots of people. Banking and access to capital will also start to ease as things stabilize. The political rhetoric will continue with an election year cycle coming, but Utah and Idaho are not as affected by that because they both have strong and stable economies, stable business environments, and a great growth in both states. Strong sales in all things will happen over the next 3 to 6 months. Let's enjoy that. Thank you, team, for all you do, and have another great quarter.